Fairy Tales world.
Once upon a time, in a cozy little town, there lived a clever cat named Whiskers. Whiskers wasn't like ordinary cats. While other cats napped all day or chased mice, Whiskers loved exploring old things, old boxes, old books, and most of all, old clocks. One rainy afternoon, while wandering through the attic of his owner's house, Whiskers discovered a dusty golden clock tucked behind a pile of forgotten toys. The clock wasn't ordinary. Its hands spun backward and forward on their own, and it ticked in a rhythm that sounded almost like a heartbeat. Curious, Whiskers tapped it with his paw, and in a flash of sparkling light, he vanished. Whiskers found himself in ancient Egypt, surrounded by towering pyramids and people dressed in flowing linen. He quickly realized that the magical clock had transported him back in time. A kind boy named Kaim Wasset noticed the little cat and laughed. "Where did you come from, little one?" he asked. Whiskers purred and rubbed against his legs. Kaim Wasset showed Whiskers around, explaining how the Egyptians built the pyramids, worshipped the sun god Ra, and loved cats because they were thought to be magical protectors. Whiskers was thrilled. He prowled the marketplace, climbed the palace walls, and even watched skilled artisans carve statues. Before he could explore further, he tapped the clock again and zoomed off. Next, Whiskers landed in medieval Europe, right in the middle of a bustling castle courtyard. Knights in shining armor practiced sword fighting, while ladies in long dresses carried baskets of flowers. A curious little girl named Isabella approached him. "A talking cat? Or is he magical?" she giggled. Whiskers didn't talk, but his twinkling eyes and graceful movements made her laugh. Isabella introduced him to the castle's library, where Whiskers watched scribes carefully write on parchment with quills. He even helped Isabella chase away a mischievous mouse that had been stealing cheese from the kitchen. Whiskers realized he loved learning about different times just as much as exploring them. With another tap of the clock, Whiskers whisked off to the roaring 1920s. This time, he landed in a lively city filled with jazz music, shiny cars, and people dancing the Charleston. A boy named Charlie gave him a little bow tie and taught him how to watch dancers swing to the music. Whiskers twirled along, his tail flicking in rhythm with the upbeat tunes. He marveled at how different people's lives were, how music and laughter filled the streets, and how the city buzzed with energy. Finally, as the sun began to set in the 1920 city, Whiskers tapped the clock one last time. He found himself back in his cozy attic, the rain still tapping gently on the roof. He curled up on the warm rug, thinking about all the friends he had made. Kaim Wasset in Egypt, Isabella in the medieval castle, and Charlie in the jazz-filled city. From that day on, Whiskers kept the magical clock a secret, but he often peeked at it, dreaming of where it might take him next. He had learned that adventure wasn't just about traveling, it was about discovering new people, new stories, and new worlds, all with a touch of curiosity and a dash of courage. And so Whiskers, the time-traveling cat, purred contentedly, ready for the next adventure that awaited behind the ticking hands of his magical clock.
Hey friends! Subscribe to my channel for more fun stories and adventures.